Yo, what is up, everybody? Drayden here again. Another video. You know, my last video, I did a video on filling up little small areas in your yard, how to fill in little gaps, small areas in the yard, and I used the hard rake, leaf rake, and a black cow manure. And if you can see, my yard is it's looking pretty good. The St. Augustine is pretty much growing and filling in. Got a lot of leaves and stuff in the yard, but it's looking probably about 85–90% better this year than it was last year. That's my neighbor. I'm gonna try to fix that little spots over there too. But hey, today like I said, I did the video on one of the best ways to fill in spots, and I said my next video is going to be the best way to fill in spots. And as you can see right here, last year in this area here, man, I had a lot. All those right there was nothing but crabgrass. Crabgrass just, you know, pretty much took over my yard, and it was trying its best to come this way on my St. Augustine. So we're gonna fix that this year. And again, as you can see, I have some St. Augustines, this St. Augustine grass that's starting to grow and take root throughout this little area. But we're gonna fix this up and clean it up. And I'm gonna show you the best way to fill in the area. And what you need, again, black cow manure, leaf rake, hard rake, and some St. Augustine grass, and this stuff right here, y'all, halts, crabgrass, and grassy weeds preventer. Now this is a weed prevention to keep weeds and stuff out of your yard, and it's also a fertilizer to thicken your grass and help your grass grow. It's pretty much a pre-emergent. Again, if you want to keep weeds and stuff out of your yard, I suggest buying some of this stuff here. It really works. I've been trying a lot of other stuff throughout the year and past year, and this right here is the best. So I'm not gonna tell you all about stuff that I haven't tried and that does not work. And for me, it works pretty good. It works good. Like I say, I put it over my yard, and again, you can see the St. Augustine is pretty much growing. So this stuff works. So if you use this at least twice a year or every 4 months, 3 times a year, you shouldn't have any weeds growing in your yard. But the first thing you have to do is get rid of the weeds. So I put some weed and grass killer on here, and I got rid of all of the crabgrass and most of the weeds, all of the weeds really. And I basically have a little Bermuda growing up with the St. Augustine, but if you keep your grass cut high, the St. Augustine, it'll choke out that Bermuda. If you want Bermuda, you keep your grass cut short, and the Bermuda will choke out your St. Augustine. So I'm gonna prepare this real quick and come back, let you see it, and then we're gonna go from there. As you can see, pretty much prepared the grass, this area. The grass was so dead that once I raked it up with the hard rake and the leaf rake, it was easy to get up, and I got on my knees and picked up the rest. I guess it took me about 9 minutes to get that little pile there. What I did do as well, I took my manual aerator, and I put holes in the ground with the aerator. And what this is going to do, once I plant the grass, it's going to help the roots grow deeper and keep water and moisture in the holes for the grass to catch. And once you put it down, you're not really supposed to, but you shouldn't cook your yard for about, I think, 2 weeks, and just keep it watered. So the next step, we're going to plant the St. Augustine and show you the end results. Hold on. Now everybody, this is it. This is the final results. As you can see, I filled in that entire area and the part around it. I got the black cow and spread it around. Now what I really need to do once I did the black cow, I'm gonna have to put some more down and mix it with sand to kind of level it up with the grass. So this the point where if you use the black cow around this grass here, you want to mix a little sand with it to kind of even it up and level it up. So I'll do that tomorrow. But as you can see, I filled in all this, hit this whole area. Again, this is the very best way to fill in spots. It's the most expensive way if you have a yard that's real large. But if you just have a little small area like this, it's not too bad. I believe this cost me 10 squares of this St. Augustine was like $2 each, so about $22 with tax, and then the black cow $5. So this little area here, roughly cost me $25-$30, but this is the very best way to fill in spots, y'all. Again, it's the most expensive way. And again, when you're filling in these spots, you want to take the grass and butt them up real close to each other to keep the weeds from coming through. But since I bought that right there, wow, just knocked some over. Didn't want to do that. But since I bought this, I don't think I have to worry about any weeds coming in here. Again, it's been I'm gonna take some black cow and spread it right there tomorrow as well, and see how this yard gonna look in another month. I think it's gonna look great. Again, I appreciate you all for watching. If you have any comments, questions, you like this video, please give me that thumbs up, y'all. Consider subscribing to the channel. We're coming out with more videos. Have a video that I'm gonna do probably tomorrow on trimming trees. Had a situation with a tree job I want to talk about and tell you the story about it. But again, you want to fill in your spots in your yard. This is the very best way to do it. If you have the money, you go ahead on and do it. If not, you can just fill in the spaces like this with the black cow manure, some sand, and if you're patient, your patience will pay off. I'm not a patient person, so that's why I did this here whole little area here. I try to be. A lot of us are not. I like to see fast results, but good results will come doing it this way. So again, appreciate y'all for watching. Stay tuned for my next video. It's the weekend, baby. I'm out.